Hello everyone, my name's David Edgar. I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you today to discuss Rangers' 4-1 victory over Hamilton Accies in the Scottish Cup today. Well, it's all about getting through, and in the end, Rangers got there quite comfortably, really, when you look at it, but it didn't feel like that all the way throughout the games. You could describe this performance as a bit of a sandwich in that Rangers, I thought, started the game very well and ended it very well, but the filling was somewhat unpleasant. Something really rotten. I'm trying to think, what do they still do? Shipham's paste? There's one for the kids. Well, that's what was in it today. But yeah, bad sandwich analogies apart, I thought Rangers, with only the one change today, Glenn Kamara came in for Stephen Davis from the Hibs match. Obviously taking no chances. Scottish Cup vital to us this season. And it's a tough game at Hamilton. I think they proved that last week against Celtic with a really standout display, and were a bit unlucky and they end up to a late collapse. I suppose they could argue that's what happened to them again today. But Rangers, I thought, started the game quite well, quite inventive. Getting in and about Accies, dominating the ball, looking quite settled really, and when the goal came, it was no surprise. Alfredo Morelos, who I've mentioned before, there are ladies of the night that don't use their arse with as much skill as Alfie does, but he did brilliantly, rode the young Hamilton defender, who I think panicked a little bit, and hauled him down. Stonewall penalty kick. And as you know, Rangers have had some penalty woes this season, so it was Scott Arfield's turn to step up, and he missed, but luckily the ball rebounded straight to him from the goalkeeper and he tapped it in for 1-0. And at that point it was a case of thinking, right, let's get a second and put this to bed now. And we didn't, and we dropped off significantly, but our defending for Hamilton's equaliser was comical. It was just one long ball from where Rangers were attacking, and to use another cliche, you could have driven a bus through the gap in the Rangers' defence. We had 4 or 5 opportunities to clear the ball. A lovely finish from young Hamilton player Smith to score, but he should never have been allowed to get in that position. And the last 5 minutes before the break was mostly Hamilton. Borna Barisic made a mistake, could have led to another, got again from a Rangers corner, another long ball. Borna didn't deal with it, but he was saved by Glenn Kamara, who sprinted back and got ahead of the Hamilton player and won the ball. Otherwise, it could easily have been 2-1. And then, look, I complain about referees on here, most weeks really. So I've got to really say that Rangers got away with one. We absolutely did, because there was a cross into the box right on half-time. Connor Goldson's went to header it out, made a hash of it. It's hit him on the arm. I thought it was a penalty. If it'd been at the other end, I'd have been screaming for it. I'd be sitting here right now raging and telling you, about the sort of anti-Masonic conspiracy that's going on. But it in the end up, it wasn't given. And I suppose that we're told all these things even them out over the season. So I guarantee there'll be more made about that than would have been made had it happened at the other end. But I think Hamilton genuinely can feel a little bit aggrieved on that one into the second half. And Rangers just got sucked into this scrappy game. It was very windy there at the match, but even so, the control, the unforced errors, loose ball, slack, ball in the air a lot. The game was a hard watch at this point, and it clearly suited Hamilton more than it suited Rangers. It was ideal for them. They were doing what they had planned before the game and hoping to get an opportunity, and hey, it worked in the first half for them, so we can't really be too upset about that. But then I'm a great believer in the phrase that form is temporary, class is permanent, and Ryan Kent showed that. Well, I'm missing Ryan Kent showed that with a great burst down the wing, lovely pull back to Joe Aribo, who stepped onto it and then just side-footed it low into the bottom corner of the net. A lovely touch, a lovely finish. That's what we want to see more of from Joe Aribo. He has a tendency to, I think, over-elaborate, and what the manager should be saying to him all the time is direct. Just keep thinking, can I get a shot away, can I get a pass away? Because we saw that again later when another driving run fed the ball through to substitute Greg Stewart. He's hit a shot, it's deflected up. Alfie was the liveliest, he's headed it home for 3-1, and Alfie needed that. His touch hadn't been great today, still finding his way back to form. He hasn't featured much, but I noticed today the commentators were alluding to, he hasn't scored in 2020 yet, and when that starts to happen, it becomes a thing. So he's just put that to bed today, and Alfie will go on a run now. Another good finish, but the best was yet to come. Scott Arfield doubled his tally with a sensational goal, an absolutely beautiful finish where he just walked onto it on the outside of the box, a loose ball, side foot curler right up into the top corner, kissed the bar on the way in. Beautiful 4-1, job done, Rangers move on. So look, there were things that went great today. I thought defensively the whole back four struggled. I don't think Tav's fully fit yet, but obviously getting 90 minutes under his belt will help him to become that. George Edmondson I thought struggled today. I didn't think Goldson was particularly good. Barisic not having his best game, and he had to go off injured anyway and is a doubt for Rugby Park. But overall, there were also good things to see. Yanis Hadji again showing some lovely touches, Kent showing bursts of what he can do, Aribo showing bursts of what he can do. So although it's not great, it hasn't been great all year so far, but we can start to pick out the positives and say, well, there are, as I put it somewhere else, blue shoots of recovery going on. So fingers crossed, and now we roll on to Rugby Park on Wednesday. So thank you very much for joining me today. If you want to hear more from us, then Heart and Hand Rangers podcast will be out everywhere you get your podcasts, Apple, Amazon, Spotify, wherever you get them. It'll be out for free on Monday night. But if you want even more, then please go to our Patreon site, patreon.com/Heart and Hand, where from just $1.99 per month, you can get up to 5 shows every single day. It's a fun place to be, and I hope you come and join the other 4,500 people who are there. So until Wednesday night, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll speak to you then. Take care. Bye-bye.